Okay, here's our 10-gallon tank, and we've got our rinsed substrate back in here. If you want to see why we're redoing this tank, there will be a video link at the very end of this video here, a little card like here or maybe here. But we're going to rescape this tank, and to scape that, we're going to use just some leftover materials. So we have some leftover granite from the shrimp tank, and I'm going to use that in this tank because this is kind of the wife's guppy tank, and she really likes the shrimp tank. And our shrimp tank uses all of this granite right here. Now this might look a little weird because we're going to have black and white granite. I might use some of these black stones, I'm not sure. And we're going to use a little bit of this pebble here. And we have a reddish kind of substrate. And so we're going to have something kind of along the lines of this with some black and white and some brown pebbles. And it's probably not going to look that natural, but hey, we don't have to follow the rules, right? This is aquascaping. Do what you want. So we're going to play around here and see what we can come up with, and it's going to be a little funky and wild, but let's get into it. Now I am going to say right off the bat, I'm sorry for the purpley hue that you see in this video. I use GoPros, and they seem to love the blue-red in the RGB lights that we use in this tank. So you're going to see kind of, it looks purple to you, but I promise in real life it is nice, bright, white light. Okay, we got most of our hardscape done here. Went with kind of an island setup, and I mean, it's okay. I'm not thrilled with it. It's the substrate stinks, being like clay red. But it looks pretty plain, and I think what I'm going to do is break all the rules, and I am going to put a bunch of these pebbles all along the back to just kind of, I don't know, do something. So let's see how it turns out. Let's just break all the aquascaping rules today. So what do you think? It is really unnatural in my opinion, but drop me a comment and let me know what your opinion is. You can say something nice, you can say something mean, it's okay. Let me know what your thoughts are on reusing all of the random stuff I have to create this odd hardscape. So now the hardscape's done, it might look better with some plants in it. Let's go ahead and get okay, let's go get some plants in here. Okay, here's the plants that we're gonna be using. We're gonna be using some Anubias here. So we've got some just regular Anubias, looking great. Already a very stable root system. We've got some guppy grass here we're gonna use in the foreground maybe. We have species unknown here. I looked in my plant catalog and I can't find it anywhere, but just kind of these broad leaves, little like pistil flower thing on the top. I don't know what this one is. I don't remember when I bought it. We have some Rotala, species unknown. I believe it's like Rotala red, but it's never gotten red on me because I have too high a nitrate. And finally here we have some Cabamba caroliniana. So we're going to use these plants in our scape here and see what we come up with. Gonna start with our Anubias here, and obviously it's way too big, so we're gonna start trimming some plantlets off of here like this guy, and using just some plantlets, and we'll repurpose this in another tank. All of that Anubias started on this little rock way back when I bought it, and it was probably smaller than this. But we're gonna peel it off of this rock because we need it to be loose for our new scape. Alright, we got our Anubias in there. I thought I might have to glue it, that's why we didn't put any water in. Everything else is pretty much a taller stem plant or that guppy grass that I might put up in the front here. Okay, she's looking pretty good here, I think. We got our guppy grass kind of sporadic in the front. Now, I know this is not a foreground plant. Guppy grass can get pretty tall. But if it recovers, I will go ahead and trim it as it grows out. Now, by recover, I mean this guppy grass as well as all of these plants in here have been bleached. So again, if you want to see the bleach video and why I bleached them, you can click at the end of this video on one of the video suggestion cards. Now, it looks great, but it's pretty green. Would you agree it's too green? So, because this is the wife's tank, and it's her guppies, and she just kind of really likes it, I'm going to give her a surprise, because in one of my other tanks, the bass tank, she really enjoyed these. Now, I don't know what these are called. I can't remember. If you know, drop a comment. Let me know what these are. But we're going to plant them, and if you happen to know, please let me know. They should look great for a little pop of purple right in the middle. You know, I think we need another splash of purple right there, so we're gonna steal from our bass tank again. That's much better, guys. What do you think? A little bit of purple in there, just kind of makes it pop. The wife should love it. Let's get the rest of our RO water in here, fill this up, add a filter, and then we'll try and do a little outro video with maybe my phone so it doesn't look purple. Dang, forgot to show you too. I tested the chlorine out of curiosity since we did use bleached plants in here. And to see if our process worked properly, there's our chlorine, guys. I don't know if you can see, it's crystal clear. So 0 chlorine in the water. That's great. Alright guys, well there you go. What do you think? I mean, we broke a lot of aquascaping rules. We just reused material I had laying around the house. I don't know. I mean, I think it looks better than it did before, but you let me know, drop a comment. Now, if you like this video and you want to see more aquascaping, go ahead and hit the like button for me. That helps me out. And, you know, new channel, so I'm still begging for that subscription if you like my content and you want to see more of it. So until then, if you want to see the video on why we bleached these plants in the first place and redid this aquascape, that video is going to be right here. And you might like this video over here as well. So until then, I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you on the next aquascape.